Hey guys, this is Rob Roy 77 from Clutch Fans. I don't get around a lot and do a lot of messages and stuff like that, but I'm just kind of doing a quick response to Dakota Didi doing his video thing today, talking about T Mac and his injury and him having surgery and what exactly he should do. I think everybody believes, just like Dakota believes, that he should just do what T Mac does, and that's be T Mac. If he wants to quit on the team, if that's the case, if it's the case of he is actually injured, then we all need to apologize to him. If he needs to get the surgery, hopefully it's not microfracture surgery, because as most people that know basketball know, that that's a very hard surgery to come back from. Amari Stoudemire came back from it well, but guys like Penny Hardaway, I'll key on Penny Hardaway. He didn't do nothing really after his surgery. He became a different player. And watching T Mac this year, it doesn't seem like he can come back and be a different player. Not be the high flying guy. Because he really doesn't shoot a very good percentage in the first place. And Penny, Anthony Hardaway, he lived off of his athleticism. And then when he came back from microfracture surgery, he didn't have it, and then it just kind of changed his whole game. I mean, he turned into a non-star from a guy early in his career who was a serious superstar. So if T Mac gets microfracture surgery, that might be the last that we be able to call him T Mac. He'll be just Tracy McGrady, and obviously probably after next year, if he plays at all next year, or if he has to sit out the whole season due to his recovery. That'll probably be the last time we see Tracy in a Rockets uniform. Now, talking about the trade deadline, I know the boards have been going crazy. Everybody's talking about it, who we're going to get, who we're trading for who. It doesn't obviously seem like we're going to get Vince Carter. That just doesn't seem like that's in the cards for us. We'd have to give away way too much. If looking at the rumors yesterday, talking about Landry and Battier and Artest and Head, that's just that's ridiculous. That's just giving up the whole team. And also that was probably when they thought people thought that we still would have McGrady possibly towards the end of the year, and McGrady and Vince Carter, their cousins. Who knows? McGrady might have became T Mac again, but that's obviously not going to happen. And if you watched Fagan's video talk after the Rocket game last night on Cron.com, he actually talked about there's one player in particular that is a big name that they're going after. He doesn't know the name. I'm sure we can chat back and forth all day long, and everybody can try to figure out the name of the player, but we really don't know. I mean, hopefully he says he'll get the information pretty soon. Maybe he'll get a name before the end of the day, and we'll all know, so we can key on one guy for the next 2 days. But other than that, maybe a small trade, but without T Mac, it really changes everything we're gonna do probably in this trade deadline situation. And for the rest of the season, we don't know. If they play the way they played yesterday, we all know that they could. They're going to make the playoffs, obviously, but what can they do? Can they challenge the Spurs and the Lakers? I don't think none of us really think that right now. But if they run off, 10 games in a row, we might all change our opinions on what they can do. Like my wife loves her some Von Wafer, but I personally don't think he's the guy that can step in for Tracy the long term, going into the playoffs. He just seems, I don't know, to me, at the end of games, sometimes, yes, he's made some big shots against the Celtics, but he just seems to be kind of out of control. And sometimes when we don't need a three, it seems like he's jacking up that three. So I think he could, if the chemistry keeps, he's the player that could really be a key to it. But, we'll have to see. But hopefully losing Tracy ain't all for naught, and it's pack it up and start watching the Astros or something. But it'll be interesting the next, I think it's 30 games or so. And just a quick topic that people have been talking about a lot when it comes to free agency. and trades and stuff is 2010. I've seen people, talking about Wade and Bosh maybe, and even some people talking about LeBron, which is ridiculous. This is my opinion, and I know probably y'all don't know me yet. You might see a couple more videos of me, so you might respect my opinion eventually. But I think the one guy that the Rockets should go after that we could attain is Joe Johnson. He's a free agent in 2010. I mean, we're not going to get Wade. We're not going to get uh, LeBron. That's pretty obvious. I mean, Amari, Bosh, those are possibilities. But I think when it comes to 2010, without a McGrady, and if we re-sign Yao, we're obviously going to need a wing player. So I think the number one wing player we should get would be Joe Johnson. I think he could really help, and especially a couple more years of experience. And then you have Scola, who's going to be even better that season. And then Landry, possibly playing some defense. So our power forward spot would be, locked down. And then you got Brooks, Austin, who knows he may or may not be there. And even if we re-sign our test, if he plays the way he played last night, rest of the season, then everybody thinks, we should re-sign him. So if all those pieces are in place, then Joe Johnson seems like the obvious choice. So, anyways, my name is Rob Roy 77. On the boards, I've been a member of the boards. I think it's since 2001 or 2002. I've actually been around since '99. My tag actually changed, so I've been an avid reader of the Clutch Fans boards over these years. And this is just kind of a response. I know Dakota's been doing a couple of these, so I thought I'd give it a try. So, go ahead and yell at me some feedback, guys. I'm out.